Welcome to HiBuzz News. My name is Suresh Kochatal. 15 Asia Pacific nations, including China, on Sunday signed the world's biggest trade agreement, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, SANS India, with hopes that it will help recover from the shocks of the COVID-19 pandemic. The RCEP was signed after 8 years of negotiation at the conclusion of annual summit of Southeast Asian leaders and the regional partners held virtually this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The agreement, which covers almost a third of the world's economy, will progressively lower tariffs across many areas in the coming years, reported Channel News Asia. After the signing, all countries would have to ratify the RCEP within 2 years before it becomes effective. India is one of the leading consumer-driven markets in the region, pulled out of the talks last year, concerned that the elimination of tariff would open the markets to a flood of imports that could harm the local producers. But other nations have said that in the past the door remains open for India's participation in the RCEP, influenced by China. The RCEP was first proposed in 2012 and loops in 10 Asian economies, ASEAN economies, including Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar and Cambodia, along with China, Japan, South Korea, New Zealand and Australia. Host country Vietnam's Prime Minister Nguyen Phuc said that the COVID-19 pandemic had harmed the global and regional and investment flows, including the countries participating in the RCEP talks. The global and regional economies are facing huge obstacles and challenges caused not only by the COVID-19, but also by the decreased global trade, he was quoted as saying by the Vietnamese news agency VNA. The conclusion of the negotiation of the RCEP, the largest free trade agreement in the world, will send a strong message of ASEAN's leading role in supporting the multilateral trade system, helping create a new trading structure in the region. VNA quoted Phuc as saying, Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong said he joins the fellow RCEP countries in hoping that India too will be able to come on board at some point so that the participation of the RCEP will truly reflect the emerging patterns of integration and regional cooperation in Asia. This group make up nearly a third of the world's population and account for 29% of the world's global gross domestic product, he said. Lee, who said Singapore's delegation hailed the signing of the RCEP as a major milestone and congratulated the 15 participating countries. He said, we have reached a major milestone of signing this agreement today. It has taken us 8 years, 46 negotiating meetings and 19 ministerial meetings to get here. I am very grateful for the tireless efforts of the ministers and the negotiators from all participating countries who have worked so hard during the process. The RCEP is a major step toward the world at a time when multilateralism is losing ground and global growth is slowing, said the Singapore Premier. Now the hard work of implementing the agreement and encouraging our businesses to take full advantage of it begins, he added. We have made all difficult trade-offs to advance the negotiation, and we will have to work hard to persuade our citizens that the RCEP will benefit them, the channel quoted Lee as saying. But I have no doubt that the RCEP is a plus for all of us and will help stem the tide against the globalization and economic integration. Singapore looks forward to working with participating countries on timely implementation of this momentous agreement, Lee assured. The 15 RCEP countries agreed on the terms of the deal last year, setting up the path for it to be signed during the summit. The ASEAN is considered as one of the most influential groupings in the region, and India and several other countries, including the United States, China, Japan and Australia, are its dialogue partners. The virtual ASEAN summit, which kicked off on Thursday, is taking place amidst China's aggressive behavior in the disputed South China Sea. A number of ASEAN countries have territorial disputes with China in the South China Sea. Beijing claims almost all of the 1.3 million square mile South China Sea as its sovereign territory. China has been building military bases on artificial islands in the region, in parts which is claimed by Brunei, Malaysia, the Philippines, Taiwan and even Vietnam. Beijing has impeded commercial activities like fishing and mineral exploration by neighboring nations in recent years. saying that the ownership of the resource-rich maritime territory belongs to China for hundreds of years. Thank you for watching.